$1.6 billion. That, according to research from the University of Toledo, that's the amount of money our community lost because of opioid deaths in just 2017 alone. Again, this is just from deaths, not even coming close to totaling the total effects of addiction itself. While you may not personally know someone who's died from an opioid overdose, the effect has hit you, whether directly or indirectly. University of Toledo researchers estimate each death costs the community $8.6 million.
We really have not seen an impact like this in any recent history. This is an epidemic that impacts lots of people.
For example, with their salaries, they may have bought a car, a home, paid taxes. In addition to the lost wages, there are many other ways that person could have contributed to the economy. Now they won't be getting a membership to a warehouse store. They won't be going to an area drugstore. They also won't be going out to dinner at a restaurant. Maybe one day they could have owned a restaurant, contributed to the economy that way, but none of that will happen.
So if they would have lived 50 years more, think of all that contribution that would have been made to our communities.
The study addresses job loss, saying these overdose deaths have cost the community over 2,000 jobs, many of which are not replaced after the person dies. And
think about all the suppliers or things that might be related to that job position or supporting positions of that position that was lost.
What are not calculated here are the costs to people surviving an overdose, the people living with addictions, and those family members surrounding them. That dollar figure would be astronomical.
I can't even fathom the costs that would be associated with all the things related to not only treatment costs, but behavioral health and medicated assistant treatment. I mean, this is really probably the tip of the iceberg.
So the hope is that this study now starts a discussion about treatment and prevention. For example, Narcan costs about $130 a shot, and finding the funding for that can be difficult. But if people see now that $130 could be a wise investment, maybe more funding could be available. Lee, Diane?